it this way, or did I want it on this side? This side? I guess this side works. I think I was looking at, oh, I was looking at, I had them swapped. Just a second. Hey, everybody. Hey, nobody's here, but I'm just trying to test some stuff out so I can draw Cyberfrog. Let me swap this. And there we go. And here. And okay. There we go. So I am working on these cannons, and I've already let me tell you what's going on here. Let me show you this. I started with this. It's like a I don't know, 18 by 30 pencil drawing of Cyberfrog and Salamandroid, kind of my pencil layouts. And I scanned those and put them into Club Studio, and that became the rough layouts here. So, and then I moved things around. Let's see. Let me turn off Cyberfrog and Vastbands. And let's just kind of walk through it. Turn off the ruler. Turn off the ruler. And I think this one. No, this one. That's basically what the pencils that I scanned. And, you know, there you go. That's the pencils that I scanned. That was my original image. And I turned those into, blue line layouts. And I've been adding and moving stuff around. So basically, you have the idea of Cyberfrog right up here in the front, and we have Salamandroid. I've changed Salamandroid since the pencil roughs. There we go. So Salamandroid is back there, and Salamandroid is penciled in. I have some overlap here, but that's going to get filled in when I do color and stuff. I'm not done. And we also have Heather Swain down here. Heather is also pretty much done. And let's see if I can zoom in here. Oh, there we go. Now, Heather, I need to work on her face a little bit more, but basically, she's there to show scale. Cyberfrog's like 5 foot tall. Salamandroid is like 12 feet tall or something, and Heather's about the same height as Salamandroid. As Cyberfrog, so the effect will be you can see him leaping into the air. There's also going to be like a shadow effect down here. So for now, she's background context, and Salamandroid is background context. What I'm really worried about or focused on is getting the cannon for Cyberfrog kind of like drawn in. And I had it in once, but I just didn't like the way it was looking. I didn't like the angle or whatever. I got 2-point perspective on it, but I'm not happy with the way it's looking, so I'm just starting over. So I have my perspective ruler 1, 2, There's 2. Where'd 1 go? And I got 7. Oh, it's on 7 now. Okay. Let's zoom in here. So that's more or less where we're starting with. Oh, I also have some Vespas in there. Trust me, this is going to look a lot, it's going to look completed when we're done. Right now, it's pretty important that I get this foreground cannon redrawn. Okay, so we don't need Sally in the shot, and we don't need Heather in the shot right now. It's just kind of distracting. Okay, so we have here is an extreme could even make it more extreme, but yeah, I'm happy. Okay, so the tool I'm using is Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint EX. This has been a really good. I mean, in the past, if you've ever watched me draw, I've drawn with Inkscape a lot. It's a vector-based drawing program. Clip Studio Paint supports vector on vector layers, which is what we have for Cyberfrog. We have a vector layer here, and I can draw with a pen, or I can draw with some primitives. And unfortunately, the one flaw with this system is that the primitives just don't draw great. It's not too bad. I can cancel that and start from this side. Just a little bit too far left. Start it here. Try that. And it's supposed to be a fixed ratio. I don't know why it's... Oh, because it's on the wrong plane. Got it. Okay, I understand now. I know what's going on. So what we need to do is mark out... Let's go straight line. We want this to be big old 10 pointers. We go right to there. We go to the center. Call it there. Let's put in a we'll call it the center is here. We'll do the same here. And okay, so we're gonna put this dude here, this dude here, and we'll put this dude here, and there. So what I have blocked in these perspective lines here are basically the edges of where the circles should be and the center line of them. So I have a kind of a cross here in the middle that kind of represents where that one should be. And this is the perspective down the tube of the barrels. So I'm going to turn that layer off. And we're going to add a new perspective ruler and a vanishing point. And what we're going to do is put the new vanishing point in along here on this plane. So we'll go like that, that, and then put in guides for the edges of these circles. As precise as we can. Let's see how this starts out. Oh, you know, we still need the center line. And create a vanishing point. Let's go with this one. That's good. And then we'll add some guides down the center. Yeah, that's not too bad. Probably should have used that as my first keystone. Oops. Keyline. Let's try again. Add vanishing point. Like this one. And this one to be our. Now. Okay, so we're going to go like halfway from this end. This ends. So we're going to halfway between the center of the circle and the edge of the circle. So we're going to go like there and there. And we're going to do the same between here and here. So we're going to go like there and there. And we will go. Let's say the center of this circle. Yeah, look at that. And then the edge edge of this, so if that's 2, it should be, I don't know, probably not as far over as this, so we're going to go with this. And then we'll go like halfway or the full edge. Okay, so let's just see if this, let's see if this works. So we start at the intersection of the, from this center, we start at the outer edge and the bottom edge. So we start here, draw that circle. Come on, baby, where you going? Okay, it didn't work. Let's go back up to it, back to it. Why are we chopping down so much? Is it fine up here? So the circle, like I said, the ellipse tool on this application is not great. So, you know, I could go in here and, you know, eyeball it, which I don't really want to do. I can use the curve tool to assemble a circle. So far, I've been pretty unimpressed with that. So here's the curve tool. So I'd start from this outer edge and then draw over to this point. And for some reason it stays on. I don't know why it's not adhering to the so yeah, not real happy with that. And obviously it crosses over here, so that's a problem. Ooh, did not mean to do that. So let's go back and take that second line of so we'll take those out. Let's try again. See if we can do it with only one perspective. So still roughly right here, and it just crashes as soon as it crosses over. Like, I don't know what the deal is. It just falls apart. All right. That doesn't work, so let's turn off all of the perspective. See if we can do it with no perspective guides in place. Yeah, and see now it draws, but we got this issue here where it's like not quite in place. It's gonna get a guess better. It's not too bad. I think we'll sort of work with that. So let's see if we can get this one. I want there to be more gap than that. But less than that. It's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty good. That'll work. Man, drawing circles is ridiculous. And oh, hey, hello, Tindy. I'm sorry, I didn't expect anyone to show up in chat. Hey there. So I'm drawing Cyberfrog, sir. If you can see what's going on here. Yeah, it's pretty much good enough to work, I think. We'll go in and cheat a little. Just kind of rough this in. Alright, so let's get our perspective guide in and start getting a little bit closer to what we're supposed to be. This thing needs to give me alerts or something if there's people here. Anyway, I'm just messing around with drawing Cyberfrog. Let's see. Let me lay in some more perspective, some more. Some more stuff here. Please feel free to give me feedback if something's bad with the stream. Instead of using StreamYards, I'm just using my browser, and instead of Streamlabs, I'm using StreamYards, which is just my browser. Okay, so we got a little issue here. We got this placement kind of way too far out of place. So let me strike. Well, no, hold on. Let me think about this. What is going to be the problem? That's a problem. The distance between there and here. Maybe it's not as big a problem as I think, because I do have this line in the wrong spot. Let's add one more kind of line here so that we know more or less where to strike that. And okay. So we're going to go with a curve. We're going to go in to the back of the cannon. We're going to lay it in right here, from there to there. We're going to draw that out. We'll go there. That's all right. That's that. I'll make it a little bit more. Yeah, it's okay. Adjust that later. And let's put in another curve across here. And this guy would probably end like, oh, you know what? We don't have to guess. This line right here, so we go from there to there. So we'll draw her in from here to there. Go out here. Extra control point and round it out. And in this case, then delete these lines. Cool. So I guess I should be talking. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. I'm not used to talking to myself. So I'm just kind of like I don't know, U shape, where you know the curvature of the cylinder, curvature of the cylinder has kind of a depression cut out. So I'm adding in a little of that, and I should be using the guides, but I'm just kind of eyeballing it on my marks that I've already got. And I kind of need a top guide here to make sure that it stays right. So I'm going to add in one for this mark I made here. You see, okay, so I actually need to come to there and whatever, come here. Okay, we'll add a mark from here over to, no, we'll move it in a second. So move this control point over onto this line. And we'll, come on, grab that control line. There we go, get the right one. Come on. That was not what I meant to do. Let me adjust it. There we go. Move it in. Let's back up this line. That's pretty good. And we're actually going to need to curve it up again because this needs to land over here, and then the curve has to kind of go around the edge of the cylinder. So manipulate the control points so that it kind of like looks like it wraps around. And then this one here will actually move this one. That's pretty good. Go in here and add a straight line to cap it off, and you know, if we actually go all the way across here, we can make sure that we cross that line. Kind of like, yeah, I like it a little bit better like that. And then get the eraser. Now I've got the vector eraser turned on. So with the vector eraser, if I cross the vector line, it just cuts that piece. Go in here, let's get a real close look at what's going on here. And right here, we just need to bring that down just a little bit. And bring this in to there. Now the effect is that the band is kind of shooting around, wrapping around. It's a little bit, it's like I got a little bit more, yeah, let's move this and this over. And we'll make this a little bit more extreme and move it in. And it's that's better. All right, erase, clean up here, clean up here. Oop. Too much clean. Let's remove these nodes. There we go. Okay, looking pretty good. So what did I have going here? I don't know, probably got pipes or something. I'll throw curve line here. clips in here. The second one. Let's go. Let's do a banding. Do banding here. Go from here down to where it intersects. And then we'll wrap it around. We'll do a second one. And just do one more. Give it a little depth, and we'll fix that in just a second. Okay, so we're gonna take this control point, we'll move it up the y-axis, and we'll take the matching control point, move it up the y-axis. Okay, and we'll take put that on the band. That's convenient. Oh, that's super convenient. That's a curve. That guy right there. And that's pretty good. And we'll, okay, so we'll take this control point and move it over to the X. Take this control point and move it out. Similarly, we'll just move this guy out. And got a cap line here. And we'll go the other way. There we go. Trim that. Oop. Trim that. Erase these. Go in here. Tight. Erase that. Now, really, I should put another control point in here, but I'm just probably gonna. I'm kind of like okay with it. Okay, so let's put some like detail on the edge of my guns, but I don't think modern Cyberfrog has any guns like that. Let me check my reference. Pretty sure it's only in like the really, really old stuff. Don't think he ever did gun arms in the modern Cyberfrog. Oh, he did kind of do something here. He was all like amped up. He definitely doesn't have the arm cannon in Blood Honey. This is Cyberfrog Blood Honey, signed by Ethan Van Sciver. Must be on the inside. I'm sure this has Ethan's name. Where did he sign it? Oh, there, on the interior cover. So, signed by Ethan Van Sciver, which you can get from his eBay store. Okay, so Blood Honey is good reference for Cyberfrog himself, but the arm cannon is something that existed in some of the older stuff, or perhaps in one of the. I'll have to go grab a different book in a second. This is my Wrecked Planet preview, and I'm pretty sure he's not doing anything wild like this. Yeah. Okay. So I used his action figure as a starting point reference, which is on the Indiegogo. There we go. So it's pretty simple. It's just well, why is that not happening? There we go. Oh, come on. Sort of 4 cannons. Looks like there's some red lights, and you got this kind of shape here, and you got a tube and whatever, just roughly like this. Oh, I guess that's the bottom. I've had it upside down this whole time. Looks like the top here though, so I think you can go either way with it. So that's our reference. So go back in here and let's see if we can drop some ellipses in here that won't. It'll work. And mostly just trying to keep the distance, from here to there to there to there, or here to here, roughly the same. Now you see this line is a lot thicker, and that's because I started with like a 10 and then scaled it, so the stroke on that line scaled. So I'm going to need to slide. So I need to go fix that. So I'm going to use the align adjust line width tool. I'm going to go fixed width, go 10, loop, fix all of these that I scaled. Now they're all kind of the same stroke. And let's put some stuff on here. I'm looking at this line and this one here, and I don't want to change the pitch of that control point slightly. It's worse. These are like 3. What? Why is there 3? There we go. Okay, let's go in here. Ooh. We're going to do curves. These are shorter segments, so they're going to be a little easier to manipulate. Oh, there's going to be a break right there. Figure that out in a second. Perspective 7 turned back on. Or was it 8? No, it's 7. And there's our edit this control point. Just bring it in along that guy right there. And we'll cut the excess. And let's draw some tubes in here. Let's go to 10. Oh, yeah, it'll be fine for now. Do that. Turn this off. And Cool. Maybe I should have done a wiggly bit here too. Kind of a organic wiggly tube. Let's do another one here, kind of like wrap around there. All right. If it was kind of like a seam right there where it bridges together, it would probably be kind of like that. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Maybe even a little more extreme here. Oop, wrong one. Nope. No. And this is so kind of plain and boring. Let's see if there's any detail from the reference photo that I can. It's kind of like, it's pretty, there's banding all the way around all of these. Drawing the banding was not fun. So let's get on it. Oh, I think that's an hour of music. Is that music? Yes. All right. So let's go here. Okay, I can't stop seeing it. So I need to put additional control points in here. It's a little better to my eye. Oh, hey. What am I drawing? Is that Sayo? What's up, Sayo? I am drawing Cyberfrog. Whoa, let's save. Cancel. I don't know what's going on here, but let's save. So I'm not getting any notifications, so forgive me if let me see, can I put, I can't put this chat thing on the left side, so this is Cyberfrog, Salamandroid, and Heather Swain. This is the Cyberfrog portion of the piece that I'm working on. So I'm putting in this banding right at kind of around this blaster piece, and I probably should be using the perspective ruler because I would get a little bit better performance maybe, but this is Cyberfrog. Heather Swain is kind of down here, and Salamandroid is in the background. Let me drag this. I need this up here anyways. Let me put this up in the Cyberfrog box. Okay. So here we have, in the blue, you see kind of my original roughs. And then if I take the layouts out, you see just Cyberfrog. And behind Cyberfrog, kind of like three-dimensionally, right? Looking down. Oh, hey, Ukraine, Kyiv. Well, hey, I hope you have, if you have family in Kyiv, I hope that everybody's safe and doing well, you know, and you guys, hopefully you guys are recovering and stabilizing. So God bless you, Sayo. So this is Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog is a comic book character by Ethan Van Sciver. Okay, and it's available on like Indiegogo. And I'm just drawing Cyberfrog and Salamandroid. So this is the Cyberfrog layer at the foreground. And then there is a Salamandroid layer that is behind Cyberfrog. And if I go in here to Salamandroid, you'll see, and let me just switch to turn Cyberfrog off. So the Salamandroid layer has captured a Vespus and is sort of like tearing it apart and taking a big chunk out of it. Oh wow, no way, Tendi, you're from Kyiv, and also like hey guys, I haven't used Streamlab for this before, and this is a new computer, new setup. Tell me if the music is too loud or if I don't sound good. But anyway, let me know. So Salamandroid is kind of ripping into a Vespus. Vespus is basically a giant alien paper wasp. And then I also have Heather here. I can't grab the screen. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Heather is down here in this frame. So you can see she's kind of standing and looking up. And Salamandroid is behind her. He's big. He's real big. And he's tearing into this giant Vespus thing. And then we have Cyberfrog, who's the hero. Cyberfrog will be in, you have to forgive my leg I've drawn behind Cyberfrog there. You can kind of see him at the moment. So Cyberfrog will be leaping forward. So it'll be Cyberfrog in the front with the blaster, and then behind him, Salamandroid and Heather. And then in addition to that, they will be surrounded by Vespis. So there's a Vespis over here that's been kind of like busted up and destroyed. And I think I have a couple here that are, let me take the roughs out. So I have a Vespis here that's kind of trying to get to Sally, and another one here kind of coming in on this side. Yeah. Thanks. This is just like royalty-free concentration music, Tendy. So right now I'm doing all of the kind of like edge work, I'm going to call it. I'm doing all the edge work, and basically I'm doing it in like 10 points for Cyberfrog, and it'll be thinner for Salamandroid and the Vespis. So on the Vespis, I really started getting in there. Started getting in there and doing like a detail. Pardon me. And like, you know, adding in, doing all kinds of detail and stuff on that. Anyway, so that's the there's some places here where we have overlap, but this is going to get covered over by color filling in the Vespis here. And the same thing with we have, sorry, forgive me. Here we have Cyberfrog, but you can see some of Sally's leg here. Well, you won't be able to see Sally's leg when I'm done. So you'll just see, but I wanted to have the position correct for this kind of foot claw. And you can see there's some more Vespis crunched up parts back there. I might actually need to move him so that you can see this tear in his crushed orbital socket or whatever. Yeah, man. Put your pictures on Instagram or something. This is honestly, I took my roughs. Let me switch my view here. Hello, everybody. I took my roughs, my pencil roughs for this image, and I had taken a photograph of this. I did this while I was stuck home a couple days with no AC, and I had to wait for my AC guys to finish fixing my air conditioning. I took my pencils in and I put it on Twitter, and Ethan Van Sciver, who's the owner and artist for Cyberfrog, he thought it was cool. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to take my roughs, I'm going to pin them up, and I'm going to get them done well. And I'll see if Ethan wants to use the image as a poster or handout, or I'll just give it to him. But you know, it's pretty. Like, I'm a big fan of his show and his book, so I like the book quite a bit. This is actually a really good read. It's very cinematic. The old stuff, no, but this is good. Anyway, so my hope is that, you know, if I do good enough on this, that you'll want to use it for a project or something. So yeah, it's fun. And you know, I've been drawing for like my whole life. I've been drawing, and for several years. Tendy, if you're Tendy from the Discord server, you may have seen me draw like stuff for the server, or pictures or whatever, or icons or whatever. And I draw a lot on Inkscape. Well, I a couple of, you know, this year I was like, I really want to get back to putting pen on paper or pen on tablet and like really draw myself. So I got this application that you see over here, which is Clip Studio Paint, and it's really designed well for pen input. I mean, real comic book pros use this stuff. So let me throw these back to blue line. So I wanted something to draw. You know, I wanted to draw. So, you know, I'm working on something that's not mine because I want to get more familiar with the tools and just get better at it. I have, you know, stuff that I want to do that's my own, but this is a good a good use of the tool to draw someone else's property and like, you know, get really familiar with the application or what have you. So that's what I'm working on, and I think I'm gonna take a couple of circles. Well, let me think about this. So if the cannon is like black, I mean, I can do this later on another layer, but like I can like make a blast kind of like effect or whatever. But I kind of want the interior of these things to be, you know, and I'm not happy with this curve yet. So let me get these banding, get back in here on the right layer. Thanks for commenting though, guys. Appreciate that. So I think if I do this and just shallow that out a little. It's still kind of flat right here. Maybe that helps. That's better. And I got 2 in here. There shouldn't be 2. Okay, so we'll bring her up. And that's better. I feel like that's better. So I need to get band around here. Ugh, not fun. Studying at university to be a graphic designer. Where are you studying? Are you in Kiev now, or are you from Kiev, Tindy? And Sayo, if you're still, you're not here anymore. Graphic designer. What do you want to do with graphic design, Tindy? Let's turn my perspective on. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you're. So, are the universities open in Kiev? Has all the racket settled down in the central part of Ukraine? I know Russia has pretty much taken over the eastern portion, Donbass region, and that other area. I'm not keeping up with it. But is life kind of back to normal in Kiev itself? So kind of stay on the same line, but we'll go over one more. Think about that. Maybe like there to there. Let's try it. See how it looks. Oh, you're studying remotely? Well, that's good. Come on now, I just put this thing down. Yeah. Well, you know, the whole world's watching. And honestly, the whole world is going to get impacted because you guys are supposed to be feeding Europe, and your crops are. You guys are not going to be able to yield enough crops for this year. Why Why is this not grabbing these lines? Where are they at? Are they on the wrong? I'm on the wrong layer. Son of a beepity 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 beep. Try again. Gotta be on the right layer. And let's go here to here. Go to this point. And this point. The whole world's going crazy, man. Putin has lost his mind. Why is that connected? Why are those connected? For some reason, those are two are connected. Let's undo that. I'll just operate on these two for a moment. Let's get a maybe too far. Let's go in a little bit. It's like it can be difficult to tell your perspective when you're zooming in and out like this. I probably should have laid in a perspective line for this, but cheating and just being sloppy a little bit. I don't know, man. I did. Honestly, the last time I really sat down and drew in any kind of detail was when I did the Spider-Gwen image, which you may have seen on my YouTube channel. It was about 2 months ago now. Really, I mean, we've been on vacation, all kinds of stuff. But I had this Spider-Gwen image that I drew. Grab it. Yeah, right here. I did this Spider-Gwen drawing in, when did I do this? February. This is when I was testing, prototyping the Clip Studio Paint to make sure it was something I really wanted to like mess with. Mute it. What is up, everybody? And we'll skip forward to where I start drawing. Oh, my kids love Spider-Gwen. So this is my previous kind of actual drawing, and I probably did this over like a day or two. So that's my little girl doing drawing. So here I started with Spider-Gwen, same kind of thing. I roughed in the body position that I was going for, and then let's skip forward a little bit. So basically I laid in this body position and kind of the, figure or whatever, figure line work. And there, added some line work, added some perspective, started adding some details here behind her to add a building for her to be sitting on. And here. Put a picture of New York in the background, and then kind of use that as reference to draw in some buildings and stuff in perspective. And I did all of that in about a day or two, maybe like 8 hours or something like that. You can actually find that on my channel if you're interested in watching that. But that was my last kind of image. I don't really get a lot of quiet time to concentrate, you know, because I have kids and they're more important than me drawing. So let me get this band cap on here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, clean this up. Some of it is knowing what you're wanting to do, and some of it is knowing. And I mean, there's just, you know, different bits. I mean, some of it is knowing the tool so you can be efficient with it, and I don't know the tool enough yet to be like really efficient with Clip Studio. So that is a bit of a hindrance. So I need to, you know, I gotta practice a little bit. Let's do that, and then we'll see if we can. I'm trying to keep these curves in perspective without, you know, like doing the real. It's kind of tricky. And then we'll just do it here. Move this up. Just trying to match those curves. Let's see. Remove this. Seems a little shallow, actually. Oop. Undo that. It looks pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. We'll do a little cleanup. So I have some hotkeys mapped. Hotkey mapped to erase is, you know, the E tool. So I press the, oh no. That's only when I'm on a pen. Let me switch over to erase tool. So I'm on a vector eraser. So just come in here and slap these vector lines that I don't want, clean them out. And so now we have kind of a band, basically with the same. And see, it looks a little shallow right there. I'm still gonna have to go ahead and tune that up. And the gap is a lot bigger here. So let's just see if we can fix both of those things at the same time. Let's do. And maybe this is just too. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, and this one needs to be. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I think that's better. So you have kind of a band, and we'll put a band here. So I need a new perspective line ruler to kind of go along with that. So we'll add a guide. We're gonna go roughly. So that's like, I don't know. We'll call that. Call that like 3 inches or whatever. So we'll go back here, like roughly 3 inches. We'll draw that. Oh, that's. Let's go. Seems like it needs to be less. Just go with it like this. Put an extra one here. Maybe that'll make things easier. Okay. Go there. Oh, dirt. Curve. And start with like, I'm just trying to get the, like, I know I'm gonna have to put 2 focals in here, so let's try to get the top side so that it looks like that curve is kind of okay, and then we'll just worry about the bottom later. So we'll do that, and we'll do another one here, and let's just get a match. So we have the first one there, so we're gonna come in like to there, kind of match that. And then we have one more here. We're going to go back to the same thing and kind of like match that. We'll see how this works. We'll go back into our control point. Now, we have, where is it? This one here. No. Undo. I should have done it before I did that one. Let me go back and I'll do it. I'll put that other line back in a minute. So we want to move this out along the y-axis. We want to move this out along the y-axis. We'll call that like, I don't know, a centimeter. It's not really. I have no idea. We're going to do the map and do the same thing at the bottom. We're going to, oops, grab that control point, move it out like a centimeter. Move that guy out. Yeah, okay. And then now we'll add our second curve in. Put it here. And go to there. That's, we'll try again. And we'll go to, it's okay. I'm looking again at these lines right here and kind of as it goes around the barrel of the cylinder, and then we'll go into each of those lines and we will add a additional control point and we'll pull that down. We have to adjust the top and the bottom, but we're going to pull that down, pull this back in. So, thinking these need to be roughly in the same kind of zone, so maybe outside of the, because I'm expecting this thing to be right on the middle there. So, it's a little rough, but we'll see. Pull that out. I want this to be a little steeper. It's just not graceful. But maybe it'll work. We'll see. It's kind of flat, you know? Maybe if we just move them all in and back a little bit, get a better sense of depth. Come on, I know I can get you. There's just so many. There we go. We'll go with that. That'll work. All right, so let's throw in some closing curves. And let's throw a cap line in here. Clean this up. And I'm just going to move this in. I think it needs to be in more. And let's throw a curve. And cap it up. Tells me that this node should really probably be in as well. And clean. Whoa, man. All right, let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think we're getting there, you know? We need a little more mass right here. Although I kind of like being able to see Sally's leg, and I like seeing this component. This is not good enough yet, and this still needs a little bit of adjustment. Like it's not far enough down band. So, and I unfortunately can't just grab that piece, so I got to do it with these. I'm gonna have to move it in. Come on. There. And man, these damn things are so hard to grab. There. Let's move it in. You know, the only reason I'm doing it with vectors like this is that I want it to have as kind of like mechanical and machine-like kind of as possible. Looks better. I think it looks better. Okay, so I think we're good for there for a minute. Hey man, what's up, Pasta dude? You like my beard? Let's see what happens if I do this. Boom! Look at my majestic old man gray beard. All right. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. Hey, I'm not getting notified if people make comments, so it's just kind of when I look over. So hopefully you're one of you is still there. Maybe it's me. I might be looking at myself. Okay. So, kind of happy with that. I'm going to dive back into there we go. Get back over here. Dive into it's on dive into Cyberfrog's arm. So the way that Ethan's drawing this is like it's a bunch of steel cables, ribbed steel cables. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my kids up soon. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. So out it goes. Is he still putting that wrist buckler on there? No. But he is running them all the way up the forearm. Okay. So let's do this freehand. We'll go down to 5 points. And start with this tendon on the back of the thumb, right? This guy right here. So we're gonna lay this in all the way up the forearm. And then, so that's kind of like roughed out. So here is so if I look at the control vectors here, there's all of these control points on here. So I want to smooth it out. I'm just hit the simplified vector line and I'm just gonna simplify this. Oop, messed up my sphere or my circle. Don't want to do that. So I'm gonna stay away from that, but I'm gonna jump in here. Oop, kind of smooths it out a little bit, right? And then now I've got fewer control points to deal with. And I like this line better, so I'm going to move this, just move it in a little bit. And boom, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Go back in here and we'll do that some more. So now we have the tendon from your index finger. So I'm going to draw that tendon in. Oop. Undo. There's my Xenex control. Notice that it's not doing undo for me like it's supposed to be. Here we are. Buttons. Pen. Hotkey. Control Z. Here we go. Let's see if this works now. There we go. Okay. So to draw, I'm using this. This is only $30 or something on Amazon. It's a ZENX P3 graphics tablet. It gives me about 11 by 6 inches of draw area. And this is the pen. It's got some buttons on here that are mapped. One of them is zoom in and out, and then another one is to erase, and two more buttons that I can remember. So, but on my pen, I have a couple of keys, and that one I have mapped to Control Z to undo. So let's try. That's not too bad. Oh, I like one of those. So, you know what? I don't like that. Let's do this. Let's go kind of straight to there, and then we'll run it back. And straight to there, then we'll run it back. Smooth that out. Dang, did that to my circle again. Oops. There we go. A little bit better. And let's just connect these lines. No, that's okay. And bend this to just give it a little bit more organic feel. And then bend it right here. And then let's simplify this a little. Same thing. Give it, I like it being kind of straight to there, but then I want it to have a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So you see I've got this kind of weird like line here. This is like your wrist bone or whatever. So and here I've got kind of like where your vein will come in over your forearm. So I'm going to add that stuff in there too. Let's give this a little bit more curve. Change that. That's good. And let's just drop that one out. Uh-oh, sounds like my little girl's up. Pretty good. So I'm going to draw, basically these things are going to get like this, right? That's going to be along the entire line there. But here, we have like overlapping and underlapping cables. Whoops. So we'll do like this. And like this. And from out of between these two, we'll have like here. And definitely have one like this. and one kind of coming out this one. Let's go like this. So this is starting to get like, oh, geez, difficult to see or whatever. Okay. Go in, clean this up, and we're gonna have, let's have one kind of coming this way. We'll have one kind of end in there, but then another one. Well, let's see how this goes. So we're gonna put, so his arm, it's not exactly flat to camera, so let's just smooth this out. No, let's not smooth it out. These aren't too bad. Maybe they'll be fine. I'm gonna rotate this. Okay. Go back in here. This, I'm just doing this for comfort. So I'm gonna go. Is he doing doubles? No, just singles. Okay. Whoever showed up there. You see, I got the arc going in different directions here. So it's going down. It's arcing this way until it gets to the hinge point of the wrist. And then we'll start arcing the other direction. So something like that. And right here in the middle, we'll just kind of like, yeah, that's good. We'll do it like that. So here's kind of like the area where the wrist hinges. Oop. Oh, come on now. So, same Z's. Oh, now I got no viewers. I wonder if I can put a... Oh, I hear my name being called. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been about 2 hours, and we are making headway on our Cyberfrog portrait. Bye, everybody.